Hi, Scorpio. I'm doing your reading today. I've already pulled the cards so that I could get a clear picture before I jumped on here and let you know what I am seeing. I did meditate before the reading and I felt a lot of mental, like stress, kind of like just lots of thoughts, lots of mental energy. And then I also felt like speaking energy, lots of throat chakra energy. So maybe there's just a lot going on right now for you. But um, if you resonate with this reading, you can always ask for a personal reading through my email in the description or a channeled reading for some in-depth stuff. So let's start. Clear the air. Your first card. By the way, if you want to know any of these cards, decks, names, just put a comment. Let me know. Your first card is Protecting Treasures. Protecting Treasures. So it's like that card is very much like you have something that you are feeling protective over. But it is safe. It's safe and secure, but you're also like, maybe you're hovering a little bit like, oh, are you good? We're good? Everything good? But like, it's all good. Like, it's fine. And then we have Uncovering the Truth. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. So again, you're protecting the treasure, which you have the treasure. And maybe you're protective over it because you don't quite fully understand what it is yet, or maybe something's been blocking you from seeing it, like because in the first one it's closed and you're seems more protective, and in this one it's open, but then you're ascending the mountain, you're continuing forward. So it's like it opened and you realize what was actually in there, and you're like, okay, well, there's work to do. I've got to keep going. I've got to keep moving. Like this treasure that I have is something that needs to be worked for. Yeah. So your first three cards are Nine of Swords, the Devil, and the Page of Wands reversed. So the Nine of Swords is definitely that mental energy I was feeling, like, something's hurt you, or, just been plaguing your mind, you've been really caught up in some idea. And then with the Devil, it's probably an idea that has you feeling stuck or attached to something or someone. I could see it being another person. And then the Page of Wands, it's kind of like this girl, like it's reversed, but upright, she's got this passion that she's just excited about, ready to go for. When it's reversed, it's kind of like, it almost makes you think like, just throw that stick behind me, whatever. Like, it reminds me almost of the uncovering the treasure. Like you have the treasure that you're ready to do something with, but it's like you have to keep moving forward. And so you're just like, okay, like, all right, we've got the treasure. Let's keep going. Let's keep working with it. Let's keep moving. But with it being reversed, it's kind of like, I don't know, like surely you wouldn't be tossing the treasure. Like you open it up and you see that the treasure is like pennies, and you're just like, well, that was fun. All right. Which, I mean, if the treasure has, your sense of protecting this treasure has come at the cost of mental anguish and, over attachment, then maybe you're just like, out, I'm done with it, like that's not the path I want to take. Like, okay, so the Nine of Swords is clarified by the King of Cups, the Moon, the Sun reversed, and the Seven Emotions reversed. I also do want to say that the Eight of Cups fell on top of the King of Cups and the Moon. which I put it back, but it's like, it definitely seems like, because we got the moon and the sun reversed, so darkness. Because the sun is like the happiest card, but when it's upside down, it's like not. It's like just something that doesn't feel good, that causes resistance. And the moon is about secrets and illusions, and it just seems like maybe you have been like, and the king of cups is very much emotionally secure and aware, and it is upright, but so is the moon. So it's kind of like there's so many emotions, so many options, so many different things that you could do, that you want to do, that it's just like maybe there's like the secret one that's kind of keeping you up, that makes you feel insecure. Maybe it's like the one that you want to choose, that king of cups energy you want to be in. It's like you don't feel like you could let it out. It's like protecting the treasure. You felt like it was hidden away and kind of not free, not flowing, not able to feel good. So yeah, something really that should feel good in the past seems like it doesn't feel good, because maybe you're just too worried about it. And with the devil being in the center, maybe that's good reason, because maybe that thing that you've been keeping secret, either the fact that you've been keeping it secret has put you in this devil's sight, that's what's holding you down, or that idea itself. It's either the pain has been holding you down, or the actuality of what it is that you have kept secret is keeping you stuck. But it seems like keeping it a secret, because it seems like good energy, but keeping it a secret has got you feeling stuck, got you feeling attached or stagnant. The devil is clarified by the 3 of cups reversed, the strength reversed, and the muse of inspiration. So it seems like, because the 3 of cups is about like this emotional connection, this party, having a good time, and the strength is very like in your power. Let's hold these upright for a minute so you can see them. The strength is like, hey, I'm not scared, like I'm just gonna go for it. So, but maybe you are scared, maybe you're nervous and scared that the party's not gonna go well, that you're not gonna have a good time, that it's not gonna go right. Lots of insecurities are popping up, and that may be what's holding you down. Again, it's that mental energy it's holding you back, got you feeling stuck. The muse of inspiration, though, it's saying like, let what feels good drive you. And it doesn't seem like you're in a very feel good state, but it's kind of like finding what does feel good and letting that drive you, which it does. It reminds me of the 2 of Wands energy, because there's like the 2 and it's wand energy, and you did get the 2 of Wands over here, which is like, okay, figure out where you want to go based on what you like to do, what you enjoy, what makes you feel good. So going to the Page of Wands, that person is just throwing that wand like, this isn't what feels good. So it's kind of like throwing away what you thought would feel good, it's like you knew something would make you feel good, but you got so caught up in it that you just had to throw it all out. It's like, okay, I see it now, I've uncovered it, and it's a lot of work, so I'm just like, let's just kind of start over. This is clarified by the 6 of cups reversed, the 2 of wands, the magician reversed, and the tower reversed. So it definitely seems like maybe it was some sort of past connection, something that you were missing out on, you felt like you were missing out on, and you're just like, again, just like, oh well, I'm not going to be able to create that. With the 6 of cups reversed and the magician reversed right under it, it's kind of like, that's not, like, you're not creating that. Like this energy this missing the fun, good times, maybe you stop missing it because you're just like, oh well, let's keep going, let's go keep moving. And then it's just like, I'm not building that, I'm not manifesting that, I'm not creating that. Like maybe you dropped that idea of creating something that really you were wanting to create, but it made you feel bad. It made you feel stuck, insecure. But now it's like, it's kind of like you're finding, those new passions. There's 3 cats here. Sorry, my cats are fighting. But those, it's you're figuring out what will drive you to not have a tower moment. With the tower being reversed, it's like, okay, where can I go so that I don't have a tower moment again? Because it seems like, maybe a tower moment happened or some sort of realization happened where it's like, it's almost like you were able to bypass a tower moment by changing your direction. Pumpkin. You were able to bypass that tower moment by just kind of letting go and being like, oh well, goodbye. Let me really figure out, let me not focus on the past, not try to create the past again, and not be so stuck in the past. The moon can be about being stuck in the past. This cat is looking at the moon that's a cheetah. It's like she wants to move, but she's not. She's sitting there. She wants it. So it's like not being, I'm not going to try and recreate the past. I'm letting that go. I'm going to create what I feel like creating. And you're going to avoid this tower moment because it's like you're making the moves to take down the tower yourself because you realize that you're in it. It's making you feel so insecure and uncomfortable that you're like, okay, I need to go towards my dreams. I need to go towards what really makes me feel good, not the past. Okay, and then guidance. We got 4 guidance cards: sacred sexuality, movement, withdrawal, and strength, which you got the strength card here. Sacred sexuality is very much about realizing the power of sex in, and the 3 of Cups is reversed too. So it's almost like there was that connection and it took your strength maybe. So kind of realizing how powerful sex is to you and using that in a more sacred, like finding the sacredness in sex and allowing that to be more of a driver instead of just, giving in to the sex or just being like, just let's do it, go for it. You're just like, where can I put my sense of sexuality towards that feels right, that more fits what I want. And then movement, that reminds me of Kundalini energy. With the sacred sexuality and this is like a moon. That's very much the moon energy. But with this is very Kundalini energy to me. Movement is really important to kind of help the mind flow and keep things going. So, I would say take walks, exercise, keep moving, especially if you are having like a sex addiction or just sexual things that are kind of driving you. If you move and just kind of get that energy out, it can come out in more productive ways. And it also makes me, if y'all are having a Kundalini experience, then good luck, you guys. That is a lot. It's very powerful and scary, but also amazing and blissful. So, just take it slow and allow it. Just allow, because the more you resist, the scarier it is. So, moving, yourself will help that flow through you. Don't resist the movement. Withdraw. I know that, again, this is really speaking to a Kundalini experience, because I know when I had mine, I withdrew a lot, and I've been ever since then just very like can't put my energy there anymore, because I'm so hypersensitive that I'm just like, pull away, pull back from that. So maybe you are going through a Kundalini kind of experience, and yeah, and it's kind of leading you in a better direction than you've been going. So that's awesome. And then strength. So I love that strength came out, because you had it reversed, and it's like you were insecure, but it's like you are strong. And look, the moon is in the background on this one. The moon is such an important part. Look, that's really what's guiding you. Follow that whatever that was that got you in your head is not bad. It's not bad at all. And maybe you attach that idea to the past, but the fact that you're kind of letting go of recreating the past, it opens you up, which I did see manifest in this deck as well. It opens you up to what it was that got you so in your head in the first place. So it's kind of like just having the strength to just be like, I want this, but this isn't how to get this. And you're kind of figuring out how to get it. And I mean, with that manifestation card and the sacred sexuality and all the moon energy, it's very like sexual manifestation might be happening. You know, I don't know if you've heard of sex magic. That is something you could maybe look into, or maybe that's a part of all this. But it definitely, there's like some secret that that's been stressing you out. And I would say don't worry, because you're ready to let go of the stress of that and find new passion within that, what you want. All right, Scorpio, I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know, and see you next time.